Romans 8, verse 28, which says, and we know that all things work together for good for them who love God and are called according to His purpose. You know, in terms of situations that are unpalatable, there's this assurance of a good end.
Yeah.
I just have this certainty that no matter what it is that you're going through, no matter the downtimes, no matter the storms, you know, everything is still going to work out for good. And that's an amazing scripture that we should run with this year.
Yeah, but something about the scripture that really gets like to my heart is the part of the scripture that says, those who love God and will be called according to His purpose.
Yeah.
So many times I'm often asking, am I in the center of God's purpose for my life? And okay, I love God, but am I the center of His purpose for my life? Because it says that things will work together for good for those who love God, and it doesn't just stop there. It says who are called according to His purpose. So I don't know. Maybe you could tell me more about it. Like I don't know. I just kind of.
For me, that scripture is in two parts. You know, it says that for all things work together for good.
Yes,
it comes with an assurance first. Then it says, okay, there's an added, well, I say condition now. I'll say for those who love God and are called according to His purpose. So I think for us to be able to have the certainty that everything is going to work together, no matter what it is, no matter the challenges, no matter how overwhelming it is.
Yeah.
You know, we have to position ourselves at the center of God's will. And how do we do that? That should be the question. How do we get to position ourselves? Because in the midst of the storm, it can be really hard, you know, to even hear God and know what His will is.
Yeah.
So I think it's a time where we just take our time to pray and ask God for grace to be found in the center of His will, because grace is important.
Yeah.
It is. No matter what it is, we cannot do it by our own strength. We can't do it by our own will. We can't even struggle to find ourselves in that purpose. Yes. So we think we have to pray for grace and then for God to locate us in the center of His will. Fourth one on our list for 2019 is Romans 8:18. We're taking another scripture from the book of Romans again, and it said, for I reckon that the suffering of this present time, take notice of that, there's a suffering at the present time, but they are not worthy to be compared with the glory that is ahead. You can imagine the Bible saying, okay, that's suffering.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to say that it's not that we're not conscious that there will be something called suffering.
Yeah.
But just take note that the suffering of this present time, you know, present time, it's timing, it's a phase. They're not worthy to be compared with the glory that is ahead. So no matter what it is, no matter what you're facing right now, no matter the suffering, no matter the downtime, just know that there is a glory ahead. Yes. Yes. And the suffering is not worthy to be compared with the glory that is ahead. And when it comes, when the glory comes, just totally forget whatsoever it is that you're being through.
Yes.
Yes.